This week has been a lovely, lovely week. The reason being, I have been without Jason. Jason has been away all week. He has had to do a little bit of babysitting because his in-laws have been away. And to be honest, I've got on with my work. I've had no interruptions. I've not had to tell anybody off. And as a result, no one has sulked on me, which may sound a bit strange because Jason being 30 years old, when you do tell him off or tell him no or tell him that he's done something wrong, he will sulk. And when he sulks for Britain. He will sulk for hours on end and his head won't lift up. He'll just get on with what he wants to do and he's like a big, big kid. So this week, I've had a lovely week. I've been chatting to Mary and Sharon, who are the ladies who work with me here, and I've had a lovely week. It's been a long week, mind you. I've worked Monday to Friday, Friday today, and Saturday tomorrow, and I'm working again tomorrow. So I've worked in the shop here 6 days, where I normally only work 4 days in the shop, and I have a day off during the week for editing, and then I normally have Saturday off. But this week it's a full 6 days in the shop, and you know what? I've really, really enjoyed it. And as you know, we've been hitting the gym in the mornings, which I find is great. I don't like running on the treadmill, so I think I will be going out tomorrow, which is Saturday. I'll be going out tomorrow doing my little bit of intervals, my running actually in the open air, breathing fresh air, looking around, as opposed to just plodding away on the treadmill. But everything else in the gym is brilliant. We've got all the weights and the machines. We haven't tried I haven't tried the swimming pool yet, or the sauna or hydrotherapy or whatever it's called. So I've yet to try that. But doing exercise, and as my daughter Caitlin said, what did she say? Looking after yourself, making sure you're fit and healthy is a necessity, especially as you get older, a bit like me. So you've got to look after your body, you've got to look after your health. If not for your own sake, well then also for your kids' sake as well. It's an absolute gorgeous Sunday morning. At last we've got a nice bit of, we haven't had many nice days recently in the UK. It's been pretty miserable and pretty dull, grey, cold and wet, which is pretty much what the weather is usually in the UK. But today's Sunday and it's absolutely gorgeous. I was up for a run 7 o'clock this morning. I did in the region of about 8 mile, nice easy pace. Charlie was out. Did about a 3 mile, 5k run as well. Came back just before 9 o'clock, before the rest of the family were up. Absolutely wonderful. Can't believe what a gorgeous day it is today. And I'm sat in the garden here and I'm looking around because I haven't been in the garden for a little while, and I can see weeds. I know what you're saying, there's no such thing as weeds, it's just plants in the wrong place. But these are weeds. Weeds, 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 weeds. This weekend, Matt is down with us, and Grace's boyfriend from Kenilworth, and this weekend we are going down to see one of the pre-season games of the Cardiff Devils. It's hockey season again, ice hockey season, and they are playing the Nottingham Panthers down in Ice Arena, Wales this evening. So we're all going down to watch that, and that I think is going to be a pretty good game because they had a game yesterday up in Nottingham and it was a bit tense and there was a few fights and so forth, so I think the tension is going to be there tonight. So hopefully it's going to be a really good game. Kerry went with the girls and Matt down to see her mum and dad yesterday, and they came back with a whole load of bread. So as a little bit of a treat and something that we haven't done for a long while, we're going to feed the ducks. We're going to go down to Roath Park Lake, although Caitlin doesn't fancy feeding the geese or the ducks. She's a little bit scared. But we're going to go down, we're going to have a walk around Roath Park Lake, have a walk along the promenade, we're going to take the bread down, we're going to feed the ducks, we're going to see my mum and dad, do a bit of shopping for them. So it's a full-on day today. Grace has just finished her shower. I've heard her do her hair, so it won't be long before she is ready. Okay, let us go down to Roath Park Lake.
Leave me on my own.
Matt, give him what he wants. So this is Roath Park Lake, and these are the sort of the gardens attached to it. And all of this here, well, in fact, there we go. All that used to be bamboos, and when I was a kid, I used to spend the majority of my summer holidays up here, as you do when you're a kid, chasing girls. And just used to spend all the days up here wandering around, cutting through all these bushes, hiding in the bushes. Usual childish things. Roath Park Lake brings back so many memories. Past 5 in the morning. It's Wednesday morning. We are off to the Cambridge University Library to go and see an exhibition. Caitlin wants to go and see these ancient texts that have been discovered from over 900,000 years ago, all in Hebrew and so forth. So that's where we're going, and we got a long 4-hour drive ahead of us, and I'm looking so bleary-eyed, and it's just starting to get light. Just popped into a services on the M6, I think it is, and of course it's got to be a service station with a Starbucks. wait till you see these cakes. These are awesome cakes. Go! This morning, drove all the way to Cambridge, left at 5:30 this morning. We then had a look around Cambridge itself, and we spent about 4.5 hours there, and then drove all the way back. And I've just been now for my run. I've been doing my intervals, and it's now 8 o'clock at night, and I think I really do deserve my bed tonight because I'm rather tired.